Something funny I remember about passing speed limit signs on trail was that we would always say, we can't possibly go that fast. Every time I enter the woods for my weekend walk, I feel this rush of freshness, beauty, whatever it is. I'm excited for today because I get to be here, but also because happy November. It's November now and I get to dream of my next Thru-Hike coming up. The weather's starting to get a little bit chillier. It's about 50 degrees today. Still a nice day for a walk, but winter is coming and I do like the snow, but it just reminds me of why I can't be hiking right now. And also, I got my second paycheck from the job that I'm working as a teacher now, and it's nice to be receiving those paychecks as a way to fund my next adventure. I'm having to put down my final deposit for my next big adventure, but I have two adventures to announce today. The first one is my next Thru-Hike. After hiking the Appalachian Trail, I've had a desire to continue hiking whenever I can. And the weekend hikes in this place is nice, but it's not the same thing as completing a Thru-Hike and seeing new miles every day. So, coming soon, and I will vlog it, I am going to be Thru-Hiking the Foothills Trail in North Carolina, South Carolina. It is Ramdino's end of days hike, so I'm looking forward to that, to get to finally meet Ramdino. I almost met him on trail. I was about a day or a half day behind him, so I get to meet him. Fresh ground's supposed to be there, so that hike leaves off at the end of December into New Year's. So I'll be bringing you along with me on that hike. It'll be uploaded the first week of January, I'm sure, because it'll probably be hard to do so in the woods, as it is typically having that week delay or such. But I'm looking forward to getting back out in the woods and getting my backpack back on, just getting back out there on a trail and Thru-Hiking another trail. 76 miles, it's going to be a short trail, so it's going to feel like it'll be over real quick, but it's getting back out there for 4 or 5 days. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to that and looking forward to bringing you all along with me on that daily adventure as well. I also should get to meet a lot of other people that I was hoping to meet who are going to be on the Foothills Trail. One person I'm hoping to meet again is Master Splinter, who is planning on being back there, and perhaps Mama Bear and Little Bear from Wildflowers Adventures. I was hoping to meet them at some point, and plenty others who might be out there, including some of you. So Ramdino's end of days hike is going to be fun and a great time to get back out in the woods at the end of December. It'll be short days, but I get to use my tent more. I can't tell you guys how much I'm looking forward to just hiking again, even if it's only for a few days. My biggest challenge this week was probably trying to get students to see the value of turning in their assignments and how it impacts their grade, and also trying not to fail students, but trying to figure out how to help them pass if they are not turning in the assignments that I assigned them. I so want to see students succeed, so that's been a challenge for me, and behavioral challenges as well. I have to get through to students that we cannot talk while I'm trying to teach a lesson, because it negatively impacts the lesson in so many ways and allows them less time to do their classwork too. So we need to work on that, and I'm just trying out new ideas as a new teacher, just trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. I haven't been cooking at all. I'm living in a friend's bedroom basically, and I haven't felt like I have the time or energy to cook at the end of the day. So I'm just eating things like cereal and apples and things that won't perish very fast, crackers and peanut butter and things like that. This is late fall now in Ohio, well past prime and starting to get into winter. I think that the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to about hiking again, the Foothills Trail, is just hiking every single day again for 15-20 miles, exploring new area, exploring a new trail that I've never been to before. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to. Yeah, seeing familiar faces again, but honestly, just walking and not like walking in a big loop, if you know what I mean. Just exploring a new bend each and every moment of the hike. We're going to be bringing the same things with us that I ended my through hike with, pretty much. We're going to be bringing our backpack and bear can. I still have some meals that were left in there that I'll bring with me on the Foothills Trail. Of course, we'll have fresh ground too, but you can't count on him. You don't know where it's going to be in any given moment, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I have my sleeping bag out of its pack right now and the clothes, but I'll be bringing the same clothes except for a new pair of pants. I had to get a new pair of smart wool pants. So I'll be using those, but pretty much the same stuff because it worked for me. I brought it to Maine. Of course, new smart water bottles and all that, but I've found what works for me backpacking now, so no reason to change that. If any of you would like to join the End of Days hike, look up Rambino's End of Days hike on Facebook. There's plenty of information there about it, and the group is there, including the exact dates and where it's leaving from. But Rambino organizes that every year. Now there is some concern about trail maintenance because of the hurricane that passed through the area. There's mixed reports about the shape of the trail and how the trail will be come the end of December. Here's hoping that it's pretty good, but I know that there's been a lot of work and there needs to be still a lot of work done by volunteers, not by paid people, to continue clearing that trail. So I don't know exactly what we'll be up against, but I'm hoping we can go down there and support those communities down there anyway, and perhaps visit some of those places to support the communities down there that have been suffering after the devastating effects of the hurricane. So I'm really hoping that the hike remains on. It's on as of now, and we'll be able to support those communities who need our business down in that area of the country. Regarding the Appalachian Trail itself, there still remains a lot that is still closed from mile 239 from Davenport Gap, the north end of the Smoky Mountains, to just north of Damascus, mile 497, which is right before Grayson Highlands State Park. So that's about 250 miles of trail that remains closed. I think that the Foothills Trail will be open, but obviously if there are closed signs, we'll have to work around that because I'm not going to disobey signs, and I would never ask you or suggest that anyone should try to hike sections that are deemed closed. There is a reason for those closed sections, so would not recommend any of that kind of hiking. We need to go around sections, just like I did for Bear Mountain State Park, which, by the way, I do plan on getting back to Bear Mountain State Park in the near future. So I'll bring you along with that as well to finish the trail miles that I have not completed in 2024. And we're just looking at this spot here, and it's like, I can fit a tent there. And I was like, wow, how would it feel to just lie down again in my tent? So as you can tell, I miss through hiking greatly. I miss hiking and I miss overnighting in that tent that I've grown to love at the end of the Appalachian Trail. Love that Z-Pack Duo tent. So looking forward to being back out there on the Foothills Trail in about 7 weeks from now. Maybe I'll see some of you out there too. For now, this will end this video, but yeah, come along with me on the Foothills Trail and I'll see you out there. For now, remember to embrace the journey and always happy trails. I honestly do feel happier in the trail. Never a trail that doesn't make me feel happy out here.